I went thrifting and found a few pieces, some I bought and some just inspired me, but wait till you see what I turned them into. Whenever I go thrifting, I always start in the wood decor aisle. This is usually where my ideas spark, but you can find so many pieces you can turn into something new or repurpose them into something different. And this is where I found this set of 3 wooden hanging frames, which I thought had definitely DIY potential. And you can easily decoupage the frame or even hand paint them for a softer cottage look or anything that fits your style. Then I came across this and I had to show you how cute is this little piece. Definitely spring and summer vibes. Had to leave it behind though. Next, I moved over to the next aisle, and this is usually where I find a lot of like the decor metal pieces, and this is where I also get a lot of ideas to repurpose things and find new use. But when I saw this, I instantly thought plant stand or a way to stack plants on the counter. I think that would look really beautiful. Almost regret not bringing it home, but off to the next thrift store. And of course, I had to go straight to the kitchenware section, and I did come across this teacup set, which I thought was beautiful, and I could totally see it as little planters or even bird feeder, but this is definitely a near future DIY. Now, when I saw this is where one of my ideas came to life, and you're gonna wanna see how I turned this into the perfect kitchen piece. Now at a different thrift store, I spotted these, loved the basket weave detail but not the darker colors, so I knew I could give these a little DIY moment. As I continued to browse, I couldn't believe it, but this came home with me. I am saving it for another video, but I could already picture the prettiest vignette with it. Even though I enjoy thrifting, I also enjoy going to estate sales, and back in January I found this decorative wooden box that I immediately had an idea for it. Once I got back home from thrifting, this is where my first DIY really started to come together. I did envision this as an herb planter, however I wasn't a fan of the gray tone, especially for my home, so instead of painting it, I did use this old English solution that you can find anywhere, the grocery store, Target, but I use it to bring back the wood and just to warm it up for my home. And I finished it off by adding some fresh herbs, and I found these herbs at my local DIY store. Very affordable. There were so many options. I did not know which one to get, but I went with rosemary and some lemon thyme. For the next DIY piece, I wanted something a little softer and more neutral. These were super dark, but I knew with a little texture and layering, they could look more high-end. I kept this really simple, paint and just baking soda to create that aged, almost pottery look. Once the paint dried, which honestly was really quick, this part is my favorite because it doesn't have to be perfect. The more imperfect, the better it looks. And I just used some dark acrylic paint, paper towels, and just dabbed it all around. And honestly, you can't go wrong. The more imperfect, the more character it adds. And at the end, I just added some greenery to bring them to life, and these are some of my favorite stems from Michael's. just to bring a little bit of that soft, airy look. And for a final touch, I added this little wicker piece as a base just to add texture and warmth. And for this last DIY, I wanted to give this piece a soft neutral refresh. Definitely saw potential on this piece, so just stay tuned to see how it turns out. But I did go in with some sandpaper, just scuffed it a bit just to allow the paint to just grip more. And I did use this spray paint, which is one of my favorite ones. I've used it before and it didn't come out perfect the first time because of some drip marks that I caused, but it's okay. We all make mistakes, so I went back, lightly sanded it down again, and I gave it another coat. Once I finished, I had originally planned to add this blue and white floral knob that I ordered on Etsy. I wanted to just add some character, add some blue and white plates, but it did not arrive on time. But when it does, I will do that. But honestly, I ended up loving this soft spring styling, and I ended up adding a cookbook. And I actually thrifted this book, and I just absolutely had to share it with you guys because it just has beautiful illustrations, the pictures, and not only recipes but also DIYs, which I loved. And then after this, I just ended up adding my green plates, which I have all around my kitchen. Honestly, I had so much fun creating and styling these little pieces around my home. I love mixing cozy cottage and farmhouse touches in ways that feel personal and collected over time. Let this be your reminder to decorate in a way that makes you happy and feels like home to you. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments which piece or style corner was your favorite. See you on the next one.